the bear's not gonna.
So men have been.
Men are the most horrible.
Men are the problem.
Men leave.
Are men trash?
Men or a bear?
It's because a man done did something to her.
The bear's not gonna.
So men have been.
Men are the most horrible creatures.
Men are the problem.
Men leave.
Are men trash?
Men or a bear?
It's because a man done did something to her.
The bear's not gonna.
So men have been.
Men are the most.
What's up, guys? What's up? Welcome to Devil's Advocate, the live stream, the podcast. So, I think we'll have an interesting live tonight. Definitely a interesting start to it because I have something I want to read, right? And address. So let's try it out. Let's start. Yo, Skull. What's up, bro? Thank you for coming by tonight. I'm doing good. So, let's see. Okay. So, I got this comment on one of my videos, right? Women complain about being married and being single. They want protection. Check it out if you guys haven't seen it. But comment I pinned, right? I didn't, thank you guys for checking out my videos, but there's not many comments on this one, but it was funny that there's a woman who commented on my stuff, right? And this is what she said. I didn't read all the other stuff she wrote because it's probably annoying, most likely annoying. But I happened to I was going to read it, but I decided not to until I looked at her last paragraph. Okay? So let me read this. Edit. And yes, I disliked the video. With all the big red pill manosphere YouTubers getting demonetized and shutting down their podcasts, getting into this space is not a smart move. Especially if you're single and want a woman someday. But from this video, it seems like you're very, very much not into liking women. So I hope you can still find a good man someday, but even he might be repulsed by your content if he finds it. Here, I wanted to address that, right? I wanted to start my video with addressing that. This lovely paragraph, right? I love it. Women haters, right? It's always funny. So here's something. I don't really make money from this. I don't, right? I make maybe a couple dollars, if that. This is not going to be my livelihood because here's the thing. I am not charismatic. I don't look anything special, right? I'm not going to tell men how to get women. I'm not really a charmer, right? I'm a terrible public speaker. You guys see my content, right? I'm not the most smoothest talker. So I do not see myself getting big on this platform and on anything. I don't. So I don't see myself making millions. I don't see myself, having hundreds of thousands of followers. I don't. And I'm not bothered by it. I'm not. Because that's not my focus, right? It's not my focus because I'm not doing this. I'm not going on live. I'm not creating these videos so I can make money, so I can be famous, right? So this could be my job. No, I'm doing this because I got fed up. Fed up with how the world is treating men, especially how the world is treating good, average men, right? Who I think is the majority. The majority of men, I believe, are good, average men. I got fed up with how the world is treating men. Fed up. Okay? We have social media, right? Look at this, right? One of the biggest TikTokers, Drew Dufalo or whatever. Millions of followers, right? She made her money on the backs of insulting men. On the backs of putting down men. She made her millions. of destroying men, which is fine, right? It is what it is. But you don't see no social media platform, no YouTuber, no YouTube, no TikTok, no nothing banning her or demonetizing her or doing anything to her. So it is fine with women or men shitting on men. It is fine. You can put men down all you want because, hey, men are nothing, right? Men are terrible. Men are all these things. Men are abusive, liars. They are toxic, all this stuff, right? They're narcissists, all these things. Men. Men are trash, right? That's why, right? I don't believe that. Yes, are there bad men out there? No duh, but there are bad women too. They're bad black people, Asian people, white people. It don't matter. There are good and bad people in every demographic, in every group, in any gender, right? But to say that, you know what, men are trash, men are cheaters, men are liars, men are whatever, then you just ignore that, you know what, there are good men. And in my opinion, there are more good men than there are bad men. Okay? That's the thing where I don't care about YouTubers, red pill YouTubers getting demonetized. I mean, who cares, right? I'm not making money off of it. I'm not here to make money off of my followers, right? Off of the decent men that follow me. I'm not here to make money off of them. Honestly, the whole being monetized is honestly, for me, is just trying to push whatever my words to maybe 1 or 2 or 3 more people, right? Because YouTube will push you more if you're at a certain level. So really, that's it, right? I'm not gonna make money from this. I'm not looking to make money from this. So yeah, I don't really care about other YouTubers getting demonetized. I'm here to spread my word, right? I'm here to show my support to other men, and I'm here to show that, you know what, men have a voice too. Men can and should have a voice. And insane, right? It's funny. To care about, it's like, especially if you're single and want a woman someday, right? But from this video, you very much not liking women, not into women. Here's the thing: holding women accountable does not mean yo blue, what's up, bro? Holding women accountable does not mean I hate women. I'm not on here insulting women, right? I mean, if you actually watch my content, I'm not here bashing women. I'm not. I'm definitely holding them accountable for the actions and words they say. So, whatever. I mean, if women don't like me, women don't like me. But this is the thing. One of the things where, you know, people like Skull Blue has helped save me is that I have decentered women. Women aren't my end all to be all, right? They're not the world. They're not gonna, I'm not thinking about, oh, I need a woman. No. And I want men to understand that you should feel that way too. And to also put a jab of my sexuality at the end. It's, you know, that's women for you. That is women for you. But I just thought it was interesting. I just, you know, I wanted to share that comment because things like that aren't going to scare me, right? Things like that aren't going to deter me from, you know, continuing what I'm doing, right? I mean, and I've been there, right? I've been demonetized before, right? I have. But it wasn't because of my content, right? I mean, it wasn't because of things I've said. It was because of how I was posting. But I've been there, I've done that, and I persevere. And again, like I said, I'm not looking to gain hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I'm not looking to make millions off of this. I'm not, right? I'm looking to show my support for good average men, plain and simple, right? And give men a voice, or what I believe is a common voice that other men have. Because I believe if I have this voice, right, if I have these opinions, I believe other men do, right? Especially at least the men that follow me. I know that they think close to it, or, you know, believe in the same things I believe in. So it is what it is, but I ain't backing down. I ain't afraid. So, okay. Yes, Skull. That is a fact, right? I can tell you this, my younger years, I was suffering because I was constantly hating that I didn't have a woman. I constantly hated. I was so depressed that I didn't have a girlfriend, that I had to keep on chasing women. I was so depressed. So depressed because again, it constantly failed, right? So I had to change my mind. I had to wake up that as men, we need to have purpose. And purpose shouldn't just be chasing women, right? This is the thing where I've been an advocate. I'm not talking about men, you need 50 body counts, you need to, have dozens and dozens of women. No, that's not what I'm talking about, because again, I'd rather have men decenter themselves from women, right? Where you're not putting women on a pedestal. Your world cannot move if you don't have a woman. I'm not into that. I'd rather you focus on your happiness, right? What can make you happy, right? Focus on your money, focus on your body, focus on your mind, and improve yourself. That's my thing. And why I talk about, right? Why a lot of my videos talk about women is that, it helps us decenter women. So we know that, these are the women that is out there, right? These are the women that is out there that, if you're in the dating scene, this is what you're dealing with. These are the women that you're dealing with. So that's why I show it. Because at the end of the day, unless you want to be a hermit, right? Unless you want to completely walk away from women, we're going to always have to deal with women, right? So that's the thing where, yes, I show a lot of content about women, but again, it's a part of life. And in my opinion, honestly, watching Kendra G shows, it has greatly helped me decentered women, right? It has greatly helped me decentered women. Watching Kendra G shows, these women, I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. But yes, thank you guys for joining, right? You guys are the reason why I keep on persevering, keep on pushing forward, right? So thank you guys for joining and supporting me and being here with me, right? So, like always, let's get started with a Kendra G show, a Kendra G video. All right, let's check this out.
Ready?
Have you been here before?
I have not.
Okay. Shay, where you calling us from, baby?
Houston.
Houston. How old are you?
39.
39. What you do for a living?
39, right? Like I've said before, as they age, they become bigger red flags. At 39, you're there, right? You're close, almost hitting 40. You're still in the dating market. We'll see why. Yeah, she's there, right? We'll see why this woman is still on the dating market.
Pharmacy technician.
Pharmacy technician. You have any kids?
I do. I have one.
How old's your child?
18.
18. You ever been married?
I have not.
And what's your zodiac sign?
Cancer.
Cancer. So we got Shay Houston, 39, pharmacy technician, one child that's 18, never married, and her zodiac sign is a Cancer. What kind of man you looking for, Shay?
I just want somebody fun and exciting. Somebody that's nice. Somebody I can learn something from.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
A small penis.
At 39, you're looking for someone that's fun and exciting. Someone you can learn from. One, women like this don't want to learn from nobody. And fun and exciting, that is what you want. Fun and exciting, not a man that's morally sound. Not a man that, is commitment minded. Not a man that, is a hard worker. Not a man that's faithful. Fun and exciting. It's like, okay, great. I mean, great, but no wonder at 39 you're still single, because I'm pretty sure you're dealing with a lot of fun and exciting men.
Somebody that snores and somebody that doesn't share. Why?
Yo, Skull, you are crazy. You are crazy. Thank you for donating. You are crazy. No shade, but I learned that Kendra G's show is a Make-A-Wish for often leftover chicks. It's like asking to meet Spider-Man before passing away. Facts. Facts. It's like, these are honestly bottom of the barrel women in the dating market, in a sense, right? I'm not talking about human beings, bottom of the barrel human beings. I'm not talking about that. These are essentially bottom of the barrel women in the dating market. Women that can't get long-term commitment from the men that they want. So they're still in the dating market. 39, 40, 50, 60, and beyond. And I've said this, dating for women is easy, okay? And yet you still can't find a man that you want. You are bottom of the barrel. You are the least wanted.
You look like that, Kendra.
Well, I was, you said a small penis. I had to take a moment.
Right.
Okay, so that means you got to have intimacy fast to learn that, because you don't want to waste no time.
No, not fast. You can see with your eyes and your hands before you see anything else.
Oh, you're going to fill him up?
Mm-hmm.
How soon do you got to fill him up?
I'll be able to see when he walk in the door what he have on.
Okay. Oh, okay. No small penises.
Mm-mm.
Yes, that's a qualifier for a long-term stay. Like, it's like, okay, great. I mean, like, good, right? But here's the thing where this woman's mentality is exactly why she's still single. She is made to be a pump and dump. She is made to be only for a good time, not a long time. This is why I have no sympathy for women in the dating market.
Mm-mm.
I'm on amazing sex. I'm headed into my 40s. But, like, I'm in an empty nest. The daughter's grown. She's headed off to college now. We don't have to worry about little bitty kids running around. Why would I want to suffer?
Okay. So should he look a certain way besides having a big pack and big?
I mean, easy on the eyes, something that's handsome. I want to be in awe when I see him. I want to be like, oh my God, he is so, not super ugly, but then, not too much of himself either.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Just enough to share. He don't really have to make a whole lot.
How much should he be willing to share?
How much should he be willing to share?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I don't know, like if something major comes up and it's a big decision that needs to be made, and maybe I can't meet that financial barrier at the moment, maybe it's a couple of thousand. Not a lot, nothing extreme. I make about 57, 60,000 myself, so kind of like balance it out.
So be in a position if you needed $2,000, he can give it to you.
Yes.
Okay. Just curious, if a man is not in the position to give you $2,000, would you date him?
We might have fun. I can't call him my man or my boyfriend or nothing like that.
Okay, so I'm getting more clarity. So if he has a...
You know what? This is the thing, right? I've said this, and this is my stance on it. I really think that women should just stay single. When you hit a certain age, right? You're about to hit the wall, whatever. You have these insane, crazy, stupid ass standards, right? You're better off just single. Just stay single. Or be in situationships, right? Like, just go for the pookies. There are plenty of men out there that will just want to hit it and quit it. Plenty. Right? Plenty of men that want situationships. That's what you should go for. Right? That's what you should go for. Because this is a woman that, honestly, she's meant to just buy a dog, buy a cat, and die alone. Unbelievable.
A big penis and great sex, but doesn't have the other attributes. You can have fun with him, but you just won't be committed to him.
And we probably won't even be sexual. We'll just be like hanging out, having just a good time.
Oh, okay. So you're only gonna be sexual with the man that if you need $2,000 can give it to you.
And he matched all of the other qualities too.
Okay, so be
We can be
handsome.
friends and platonic, we can be cool. We can hang out and we
I
can do a
know, but
lot
I just want to get to the.
What the hell wants to be platonic with you? Well, what is? It's like women think they're the most fun to be around. I mean, it's like you are, especially at your age, you are insufferable. It's like ridiculous.
The reason I do this, so if a guy does not fit the description,
Right.
he doesn't waste his time, right? So
Agreed.
for clarity, you want a man, we already know.
All men, all good men shouldn't waste their time. Bookies, Ray Rays, go right up.
He has to have a big penis. You want him to, just be able to take care of yourself. But hypothetical situation, if you need a 2K, he's in a position to give it to you. And you want him to be handsome where you're in awe of him. Those are the requirements to be your man.
Yes, educated, good hygiene, doesn't snore. He's not still having children. He gets up, goes to work. He knows how to maintain his own thing, his own household. I don't want to live with anyone. I like my own space.
I'm assuming you had this man before.
I have.
What happened?
It's been a while.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a while, but what happened when you had him? It's like, what happened when you had him? It's like, did he cheat on you? Was he not enough for you? If you had these men, why not stay with these men? It's like, this is the thing, right? This is the thing where Kendra G has been perfect for me. It's like it's waking me up, right? It's woken me up to the insanity of women, of a lot of women. I'm not all, but a lot of them. That they just want perfection. It has to be perfect. And that's why you're still single at 39. And that is why I promote you stay single.
Let's do the Kendra Cam. Looks like you're in shape.
I'm little.
Okay, Shay.
Like fun size.
Fun size. Shay, you're 39. What's the age range you want to date?
Oh, let's say 35 because it's fun. Right up under my parents. 60. But
I mean, look at this, right? Body, probably a 5, right? Average. Face, definitely. I mean, she's definitely like a 4. I mean, maybe a 3, but I mean, at least a 4, right? Really nothing special.
because it's smooth and it's like it's seasoned.
35 up to 60.
Yeah.
But what if he's 60 and still can't put it down because he's older?
I don't know what you want to do with that. What are we gonna be doing? Hanging out? I could be a fun girl without, being sexual. It's a lot of other ways to be intimate without it being like sexual intercourse.
Okay.
There's
gotcha.
a lot of ways to still please somebody that's older without us even having to have sex.
Okay, fair enough. All right, when was your last relationship, Shay?
Over a decade, maybe like 13 years.
You haven't been in a committed relationship in 13 years?
I've been in a committed situationship for the last.
Committed situationships. Boy, no, this is a thing, right? Where women, where they have very poor self-reflection skills, right? No accountability. It's like, You're 39. Do you understand why you only qualify for situationships? For men to have sex with you whenever they feel like it. God. She hasn't had an actual relationship in over a decade.
It's 3 years.
What's a committed situationship?
Like I won't be intimate with nobody else per se. So I
Was he
just keep
intimate
it.
with other people?
It's fine.
Yo, Prize, thank you for stopping by. Monger, thank you, bro. Thank you for stopping by.
Possible.
Okay, I guess I'm learning new terms. So it
It's
wasn't a
possible.
relationship. So was maybe call it an open relationship, or it wasn't even that?
I don't put a label on it at all.
But you were committed to him. He just wasn't committed to you.
I don't think it was committed. I think it's a level of respect and help. And
You said you were in a committed situationship.
but I wouldn't really call it committed. Might be stupid.
Okay. Okay. Well, how did that end?
I'll tell you later.
Girl, what do you mean you gonna tell me later? You don't have to tell me at all, but this is how we talk.
Right.
I don't have your number in real life. What the world you gonna tell me later? How? You don't have to say, but listen, if you don't want to share, that's fine.
Why? I mean, it's not stupid, right? It was one-sided, okay? Why it failed is that she can't deal with it anymore. This is the thing. Women can deal with, listen, women can deal with broke men. Women can deal with cheaters. They can't deal with them for long. Period. Women can, because again, if these men, right, are either good looking, good in the sack, or have some money, right, they could be the most morally dishonest, morally deplorable, so toxic, so abusers, whatever, right? These men could be the most shittiest men around. As long as they hit these categories of good in bed, good looking, have some money. Women will be fine with if these men would cheat, if these men would lie, if these men were abusive, if these men were broke, even, right? If he was good in bed or like good looking, they can deal with these men being broke or liars or broke or, cheaters. They just can't deal with it for long. Right? They can't deal with it for long. So, no duh. Her in a one-sided committed situationship, right? Where he's obviously having sex with plenty of other women. She's not, right? She's not having sex with anybody besides him. So, let's put two and two together. Because we're not stupid here. She couldn't stand it for long, right? She was into him. She wanted a relationship with him most likely, but he didn't want it. So, because this guy's the Pookie, right? She's fine with, you know what? He's a good-looking Pookie with good in the bed, right? Big long D. So really, I will be faithful to him while he sleeps with other women. Yeah, but I can't do that for long. But you know what? Here's the insanity. At 39, I still want the same. He has to have a good D, right? Good looking. It's like that's just still your main focus, right? Like I said, instead of a morally sound guy, instead of a guy that's like committed, no, she don't care about that shit. She still wants superficial shit. Good looking, good D, money. This is why women. This is why I have no sympathy for women.
Well, we ain't talking later, Shay. This is the moment.
He's no longer available. It's not a threat. I'll put it like that.
Well, I think he's not what?
He's not available anymore.
Is he with another woman?
Kendra.
Yes, he is.
Oh my God. You got a lot of paid questions.
Not with another woman. Not with another woman though.
Oh, he switched up like that?
Not with another man. Not just Not
We'll
available
let it
to us.
go.
So what? He's in prison. Like, would you be surprised? Would you be surprised that the man that she's into doing a situationship, he's either cheated on her, be with another woman, or he's in prison, or he's dead. This is, I swear to God, right? This is what I hate. This is what I honestly hate. Right? Is that it's always the ghetto ass shit men, right? The shitty ass men, the men that are cheaters, liars, abusers, likely go to prison, are the ones who get women. That's the thing, right? To get women that want them. And yes, this one is like, she's bottom of the barrel, but again, there are good men that get no one going after them. No one wanted them, right? I don't even care about her, but I'm just saying the reality where shitty ass men always get women. They always get women. And yet good men are having a hard time getting any woman to get interested in him. What a shitty reality.
Okay. You have some paid questions. Do you want them?
Do I have to?
You have some. You don't have to. You don't. If you want me to read them, I won't read them.
Oh, we can read them. Go ahead.
Okay. LII said, at 39, you're talking like someone in high school, respectfully.
Okay.
Okay. LL Cool K said, LOL, for some of the women that can get on here and mention a man's D size, but won't talk about their funky pH balance is diabolical. I'm just saying.
It's not though. You think the pH balance off? You want me to send you a sniff or something? How you know it's off?
Let me say this, right? She's an example of why body count is important. She's an example of why body count is important. So instead of valuing a man, right? I'm valuing a man on his character, right? His character, how he treats you, how good of a man he is, right? If he's loyal to you, faithful, respectful, loving. No, you value him on his money and how big of his package. Yeah.
Let's keep going. Someone give this lady some D. She obviously need it.
I don't need it.
Mo Get It said, go ahead and draw her dream man, Kendra. Or they want me to draw your man.
Like a stick figure man. I think that's all that's gonna be in my mind. All right, go ahead, Kendra. Just draw the stick man. Go ahead.
I'm not drawing today. Igniso said, this is why there's more women at your dating shows. This is embarrassing. We don't want this, Ignacio.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't understand it, but okay.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Not showing my emotion. Not accepting the possibilities of what if. And not sticking around longer than I know it's time for me to go.
Sticking around too? Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because I'm really like a vibe. Like, we're going to have so much fun. And then, like, by the time we finish.
There's nothing about... You haven't been in a relationship for over 10 years. How would you know any guy would be lucky to be with you? You haven't been with a guy besides probably a situationship. Besides, you know what? The only good thing, or I guess good thing, right? I don't even know if it's lucky. But the only thing you provide a man is your body. That's it. You haven't been in a relationship in over a decade. And the only relationship you've been in is a situationship. I.e., you gave your man your body.
Enjoying each other, even without intimacy, since he say my pH balance off and he think I'm giving it to everybody, but I'm not. I really like your homeboy, just like, with some good coaching. But he bothered, so he won't know.
All right, Shay, are you?
Ugh. This is why women are just ridiculous. This is why it's like she's had very little experience with men outside of sex. She has 10 years without no relationship. She has no proof to stand on if she was good in a relationship or not. So these women are ridiculous. You haven't been with a man you haven't been in a relationship with a man in over 10 years. And the only thing you've done with men is just give them your body. And you think that that's something worth it now, right? It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't know. What do you guys think? This is why I do it, right? It's a good showing of these women are insane. These women are ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Yes. Oh my God. Yo, Blue. I've been saying that we need to bring Shane back. I'm sorry. There are so many people, especially women. They have no shame. Have no shame. It's like absolutely ridiculous.
If I told you you can't drive,
Be honest with me and I know this conversation. Be honest with me and tell me if I was being harsh or not.
if I
Be honest with
All right, so I just found this clip today, and I thought it was really interesting. So let's check this out. It's out of pocket, but it's very interesting.
me and tell me if I was being harsh or not. Really. I ran into someone that I used to know. We
So annoying. Like the sound is so ridiculously low. Hopefully you guys can hear it.
decided to have a phone conversation that was mutually agreed upon to see if there was any interest there. So I finally decided after that hour that I was not interested and that it wasn't going to go any further. I communicated politely to this man that I was not interested in him at all, and we didn't need to proceed with any further conversation. He continued to call me. He continued to follow me on TikTok and comment on my posts, and I didn't answer the phone. So finally, I answered the phone and I told him that anything going forward is going to have to be business because all of these discussions require my time, and my time. Time we talked, I asked him for his address, and I guess he took that as me being interested in him. But I actually ended up sending him an invoice for $150 for the 1 hour that he wanted to use to try to advertise himself and tell me why I should pick him. And I just want to know, was I wrong for that, for sending him an invoice for my time? My time is precious, and that's what I charge potential clients. I charge them $150 an hour for my services. What's wrong with that? Be honest with me and tell me if I.
So, her story is is that there's a man that's trying to get with her. He was trying to get with her. She was talking to him. Found out she wasn't interested. He wouldn't let it go. So he still tried to get with her, right? He did whatever he can to, change her mind. So what she did is that, you know what? Instead, she sent him an invoice saying that, you know what? Him trying to get with her or whatever is a waste of her time. So if he, you have to pay for her time. Pay for her time, right? $150. So she sent him an invoice saying, I'm charging you if you want to, get to know me or whatever.
I was being harsh or not. Really. I ran into someone that I used to know. We decided to have a phone conversation that was mutually agreed upon to see if there was any interest there. So I finally decided after that hour that I was not interested and that it wasn't going to go any further. I communicated politely to this man that I was not interested in him at all, and we didn't need to proceed with any further conversation. He continued to call me, he continued to follow me on TikTok and comment on my posts, and I didn't answer the phone. So finally I answered the phone.
So this is the thing, right? This is the thing with men. This is why I'm all in support where men just decenter women, right? Decenter women where you're not desperate. You're not desperate for her, right? Here's a woman that's obviously a baby mom. Stop being desperate, right? And again, I'm saying that out of love because I've been there, I've done that. What does that get you? It gets you like you're chipping away at your self-respect, okay? Where you're so desperate. I need her to get with me. I need her to be in a relationship with her. I need to. No, stop it, right? Have other likes out of women, right? Not everything in your life should not always be about women and sex. Shouldn't be always about sex and women. It shouldn't. Because here's a woman that she didn't want him. She wasn't interested, and he couldn't take no for an answer. And so he had to keep on pushing it. Pretty much trying to be a stalker, right? Get on her social media, try to call her, try to comment, all this shit. Bro, you are being desperate. You lack self-respect, right? Because here's a woman that don't want you, yet you obviously want her. You want her more than she wants you, and she don't want you at all. Have some self-respect in yourself, okay? Have some love for yourself. Think better, right? Like this is why I support men to improve themselves, right? You should love yourself. You should love your life. You should have hobbies that you love, passions you love, like a path that you love doing. Right? Yo, lovely. Thank you, bro. Thank you for coming by. There should be more, right? There should be more to your life than just women and having sex with women.
And I told him that anything going forward is going to have to be business because all of these discussions require my time, and my time. Time we talked, I asked him for his address, and I guess he took that as me being interested in him, but I actually ended up sending him an invoice for $150 for the 1 hour that he wanted to use to try to advertise himself and tell me why I should pick him. And I just want to know, was I wrong for that, for sending him an invoice for my time? My time is precious, and that's what...
Your time is precious, right? That ideology, yes, I don't disagree. Your time is precious. But you wonder why the dating market is how it is, where either men don't approach you, men have started 50-50, like low investment dates, coffee dates. Men's time is precious as well. Men's money is precious. Yeah, pay to play mentality. Yes, I agree. But this is the thing, right? These are the women, right? The strong, independent women, the modern women. They are the ones who have changed the dating market. They have changed the dating landscape. Why now men are, you know what? You are getting coffee dates. You are getting low investment dates. You are paying 50-50. Because of shit like this. Where, like I said, right? He should have given up, right? He should have given up. But for her to charge this man for her time, what is he getting out of it? This is the thing, right? That's why the man is an idiot. But what is he getting? Her time? She better be worth 150, right? If that's what she is, like her time to do what? Just talking. But like I said it. This man is an idiot for even trying. Again, this mentality, right? This mentality that she has for charging a man to talk to her, right? To rizz her up, whatever. Well, like the mentality that her time is precious. When you flip it, and women seem to not understand it. When men do actions to, you know what? My time is precious as well. My money is precious. So 50-50 dates, low investment dates, coffee dates, shit like that is the consequences from women like this. So don't be surprised that the dating market is how it is, right? And don't be surprised, right? There's this thing where women saying, oh, men don't want to even go out on dates anymore. Are you surprised? Right? You're surprised men don't want to go on dates anymore. The men that you would have sex with, right? The Pookies, the Ray Rays, the Chads, the Tyrones, the players, the bad boys. You're surprised those men don't want to commit or don't want to invest in you more. Because this kind of attitude produce men like that. Produce situations like that. And women are so surprised. What? Why is the dating market like this? Why is the dating market so shitty? Why is this? Why that? Because of you. You created it. These are the results. How the dating market is right now is the consequences of your actions. Period. So I thought this was interesting, right? Where a woman is charging a man for her time if he wanted to talk to her. I mean, it is nonsense, but she can do what she wants, right? And he accepts it if he wants. But one, the man is an idiot, have no self-respect. Two, fine, she thinks her time is valuable, but the hypocrisy when women don't view men's time as valuable. So, what do you guys think? I just thought that was interesting. So, here's another interesting clip, right?
If you want women to date you, you should not criticize them for being responsible single parents. Like women who are legitimately responsible single parents. You should not be shaming us when somebody else made the decision to not grow up and be a responsible adult. Okay? And a lot of us, regardless of what gender we are, grew up in dysfunctional homes and weren't taught how to choose a partner. So some people, sometimes we end up gravitating towards something that we didn't even realize was totally toxic just because it was like familiar or whatever it is. We're all young. All people find other people attractive. Like sometimes that's the, if you want women to date you.
The lack of accountability, right? The lack of understanding. Here's the thing where you should hold women accountable. You should hold everyone accountable for their actions, okay? Period. Right? You should hold everyone accountable for their words and their actions. And then giving them critiques, giving them like your thoughts on it, well, that's, people giving you your opinions. Because here's the thing. The insanity that you blame things on your being young and dumb, I think that's idiotic. It's so idiotic to blame, because this is the thing, right? That shows you your lack of intelligence, your lack of accountability when you constantly blame shit on being young and dumb. Because, right? Here's the thing. Young people know to not cheat. They still do. Young people know to not steal. They still do. Young people know to not commit crimes. They still do. Young people know not to have kids out of wedlock. And they still do. Young people know that, it's better to marry before you carry. And they still do. Young people know that, you should wrap it up. Right? And they still don't. This is a thing where I hate the whole thing where the whole frontal lobe crap, all this, because it's then we are constantly bailing people out of accountability, right? We are taking away the consequences. Oh, because you're young and dumb, it's okay, right? It's okay you did shit when you're young. Really? That's not how it works. That's not how real world works, because honestly, there are consequences to actions. If you had a kid when you were young, I'm sorry. It's terrible that you made a stupid mistake, but you made a mistake. But mistakes comes with consequences, and it just not just comes with one, right? Yes, the consequences, you have a child, but that don't mean that you won't have other consequences, right? Where it gets harder to find a man. It's harder to find a good man. Because here's the thing, not everyone makes those same stupid mistakes. So really, that doesn't. I mean, like if everyone made that mistake, then you know what? Maybe it's more understanding. Not everyone makes it. And look at this, right? How many times people tell you don't go for the bad boys, right? Like school, you don't go for the jocks, don't go for the players, don't go for the like. Seriously, you don't. It's like you choose these men. Period. You chose them. Right? Vetting them is like, it's like, oh, how, no one taught me how to vet men. Really? Really? No one taught you how to vet men. How about don't go for the jocks. Don't go for the men that, you know what, have options, have many women that want them. How about that?
You should not criticize them for being responsible single parents. Like women who are legitimately responsible single.
Here's the thing. No one criticized single parents for being good parents. No. They do criticize for you for becoming a single parent. That's those are two different things, okay? You can be a good parent. It don't mean you take away the consequences of you becoming a single parent. Because here's the thing, it's important to know why she became a single parent. When you date women, let's say you date single parents, right? Single mothers. It's important to know how she became a single parent, right? Oh, you know what? I chose a man that cheated and I didn't want to be with him anymore. So you gave a child to a man that cheated. It's good to know these things, right? Good to know what kind of person how good her, judgment in people are, because it says a lot about her.
Parents, you should not be shaming us when somebody else made the decision to not grow up and be a responsible adult. Okay? And a lot.
This is the thing, right? They didn't grow up to be a responsible adult. How about not having kids when you're a kid? Right? It's like, so you can. It's like, this is the thing, right? And this is probably a controversial opinion. I think a lot of women don't put time into relationships. They don't put time. Let's say the period where they meet the man, and the period to when they become pregnant. In my opinion, usually that time period is less than a year. I don't have no data. I have no studies to back what I'm saying up, right? But just what I have been seeing, right? The things I heard, the things I've seen. By my estimate, by my guesstimate, right? Most of these single moms, they have been with these men less than a year. By the time they had kids, at least, right? By the time they had this man's kid, they've been with this man less than a year. If a year, okay? So, for a man you barely know, more than a year, you already had his kid. So really, honestly, how can you blame a man that you did not know well enough, yet you still chose to have his child? Like, at the end of the day, you didn't know him well. You still thought he was good enough, right? To have a child. He must have been good in the bed, good, like the big D, right? Whatever, right? Good, good charmer, know how to talk a good game. And that made you putty in his hands. Let him get into those draws.
A lot of us, regardless of what gender we are, grew up in dysfunctional homes and weren't taught.
Here's the thing, right? Am I sympathetic about bad parenting, bad dysfunctional homes? Yes. I mean, it's understandable. But here's the thing. Even as a kid, right? No one is telling me specifically don't steal. But as a kid, I know not to steal. Because there's things that either your parents teach you, society have taught you, or society, entertainment, TV, whatever, social media, what you understand, right? Most people, they understand the concept of good and evil, bad and good, whatever, right? They do understand that concept, and a lot of times people do understand that you shouldn't have kids when you're still a kid. That's a concept I'm pretty sure a lot of people should know. I mean, maybe sad that you weren't taught it, but do you think it was a good thing to have a kid when you're still a kid? It's like this is the thing where it seems like people lack common sense. So here's the thing. It shows you that you lack common sense when you are at that age. So you're stupid. It doesn't bode well to say that as an adult have you gotten more intelligent? It's kind of doubtful.
How to choose a partner. So some people, sometimes we end up gravitating towards something that we didn't even realize was totally toxic just because it was like familiar or whatever it is. We're all young. All people find other.
Here's the thing, right? Do we choose bad partners? Yes, we do, right? It's a learning experience, right? But this is a thing where at the end of the day, we live in the real world. No one owes you understanding. You're not owed understanding. You're not owed, sympathy. You're not really owed pretty much anything. Okay? In life, there's always going to be consequences. Good or bad, there's always going to be consequences to your actions. So, be an adult and accept those consequences. Learn to work around it, right? This is the thing, right? I can never understand this. Where you are at a deficit, right? Here's a single mom. She's at a deficit for making stupid mistakes in her past. She's living her consequences. Since you are at a deficit as a woman, how about make it up, right? Be super loving, super feminine. It's like there's ways to, go about it. Even as a single mom, you want the guy that you want. Well, be better. This is the thing where, honestly, women lack the sense of competition, right? It's like, oh, I don't want to take accountability for my stupid actions, but you know what? I don't need to compete with women. I don't need to compete with other people. So really, take me as I am. Okay, well, you ain't gonna get nobody. You ain't getting nobody good. This is the thing where, if you take accountability, right? Understand your mistakes. Understand the things you've done wrong. Maybe now you see that, you know what? I get it. I'm not old understanding, sympathy, whatever. And I'm not, let's say this, right? I was a 5 before. The mistakes I've made have brought me down to a 3. So let me compensate for other areas where, I could probably bring myself back up to a 5, maybe, rank myself better by, being loving, being caring, choosing. Now that I'm like, whatever, however she is, right? Mid-20s, mid-30s, whatever. You know what? Maybe I should choose better men, be a better woman, right? Make him feel like he's important, be a loving wife, show him that I can be a loving wife. This is the thing where stop blaming your other men, stop blaming your ex, stop blaming your past, okay? View your mistakes and you know what? Do better. Be better. Surprise, surprise. That's maybe not a crazy concept that a lot of women are not understanding, okay? Stop thinking that men should accept you for who you are. Because honestly, you don't accept men for who they are. You don't. So this is the point where, you know what? How about improve? Be better. But that's women for you. What do you guys think? I just thought that was interesting, so here's another fun video. All right, let's check this video out. I think this was a fun clip.
I'm 53. And I just can't believe that I'm sitting here, and it has been several years. I think it was over a year that I had a date, and then it's been several years since then. Where are all the good men? I'm tired of being alone. I want to share my life with someone. I am just freaking tired. I want to be in love. I want to share my life with someone. I want to feel the joys. I want to have my hands held. I want to be held. I want to kiss. I want to support. I want to make coffee with that person. I want my person. I want my person. Why is it so hard to find your person? I'm tired. I'm 50.
This is the insanity. This is the ridiculousness of it, right? I've said this before. You know what? Yeah, yo, Just, thank you for stopping by. I don't get women, right? Because I've said this before. Dating for women is easy. Whether you're young or old, right? Ugly or pretty, fat or skinny, dating is easy. Why is dating easy? Yo, Alvy, no, thank you for stopping by. Why is it easy? There will always be men out there, that would want you, that would date you. Hell, in the comment sections, there are plenty of men saying, "Oh, I want you. I'm here. Like, I feel you. I want to be with you." Plenty of men, right? There are plenty of simps, plenty of men that even want women like this. 53. There's plenty of 53-year-olds, 60-year-olds, whatever, that will go for her. Right? So for her to complain, it's the hypocrisy. It's the delusion in it. Right? There are plenty of men that would want you. Why are you still single? It's because of you. It's because of you. Your standards. Right? It's like women just seem like, oh, where's the good man at? Which is absolutely asinine. Absolutely asinine. For any woman to say where the good men are. And this is why men say shit, right? This is why right here. How dare you? How dare you? How can you have the audacity to say where the good men are at 53? How dare you? Okay? Because at 53, I guarantee you have passed up dozens of good guys, dozens of good men. I guarantee you, most women have passed up good men in their lifetime. So how can you have the audacity at 53 to say where the good men at? When dating is so easy for you as a woman, how dare you? Okay? You have ignored good men. Because why? He was short. He wasn't good looking. He was chubby. He didn't make enough money for you. He wasn't charming. He was socially awkward. You know what? He snored. Fucking whatever, right? It's like there's so many red flags women have that, you know what? I disqualify you. No matter how morally good you are, right? A good man, right? You would love her. You would be respectful of her. You would be monogamous to her. You would be faithful to her. You would want to marry her. But you know what? You snore. I'm not cool with that. You know what? I think there's better for me out there. Because you know what? You're not that good looking. I think there's better. You know what? You may make 6 figures, but you know what? I kind of want 7 figures. You know what? So I'm going to go for another man. I'm going to wait. The grass is greener. The audacity to say where the good men at. I get so angry for any woman to have the audacity to say where the good men at.
3. And I just can't believe that I'm sitting here, and it has been several years. I think it was over a year that I had a date, and then it's been.
Why didn't you make that work? Why didn't that date work? Because I don't know, because he wasn't good enough? It's like, this is the thing where, she said over a year she had a date, right? At, let's say, 52. She still didn't have no urgency. At 52, she still didn't have no urgency. This is the problem, right, with modern women. And yes, I've said this. Women in their 20s and early 30s, they're not going to have urgencies, right? They're not going to have, oh, I don't need a rush. I don't need to make a man my priority. Cool, right? Cool. I.e., this is your future. This is your future. So that's why I say, how dare you say where the good men at when this becomes your future? How fucking dare you? How dare you, when you had opportunities to find a good man, you choose not to? Right? Because here's the thing, right? Women have the options to shoo away men, to disqualify men, to say no to men. Women do, because women get those options. Dozens upon dozens of men are always in women's DMs, their face, or whatever. Women are the ones who say no. Okay? You are the ones who disqualify good men. So the audacity to now, when years later, that you couldn't get a man, you don't have a man, right? I.e., like plenty of Kendra G shows, right? You have the audacity to say, where the good men at? Absolutely disgusting.
Several years since then. Where are all the good men? I'm tired of being alone. I want to share my life with someone.
I'm sorry, you don't deserve it. It's like this is the thing with women. You never prioritize men. Right? Men have never been big on your priority list. So now that you are alone, right? Her career, 53, she's probably, yo, Brian, what the heck, bro? Thank you for stopping by, right? And thank you for donating. You are crazy. They didn't want us in their prime, and now we don't want them in their decline. Exactly. This is the thing, right? You wonder why good guys finish last. You wonder why good guys finish last. Because now that she's older, bitter, withered, more jaded, more like harder to deal with, right? Probably more argumentative, more my way or the highway kind of shit. And beauty's less, youth is not there. You're not gonna get you're not getting kids from her. And now, you know what? She wants you. She wants the good guys, right? Now that she is at her decline, at her past the wall, she wants you, the good guys. Instead of, you know what, at 53, why did she want you at 23? Hell, why did she want you at 33? No. She prioritized having fun. She prioritized having sex with other men. She prioritized having relationships with bad men. She prioritized her career. She prioritized friendship, traveling, having fun in other ways. It's like she prioritized everything else besides a good man. He's at the end of the list. He is at the very bottom. And now that, you know what, after you're done with all these other things on your list, right? And now you hit 53, like, oh, where are the good guys at? Where are the good men at, huh? The absolute disgustingness of that shit. The audacity.
I want to be in love. I want to share my life with someone. I want to feel the joys. I want to have my hands held. I want to be held. I want to kiss. I want to support. I want to make coffee with that person.
Now you want it. Now you want it after you, like she said, she's been years since she's been with someone. Now you want it after years of like not having no. It's like, this is the thing, right? It's years. You're 53. Yes, you have some more years left, but again, now you want to spend the remaining years of your life. Like, you didn't spend your youth with an old one. Now you want to spend your old age with someone. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of 63-year-olds would be fine with it. 73-year-old. It's like, this is the thing. I would never say that women can't find a man. Even at 53, you can. The problem is, these men that you can find, you don't want. That is the thing. There will be good men that you could find. But you know what? These men aren't attractive enough. They aren't charming enough, tall enough, have enough money, all this shit. This is the thing. Even at your age, you still have these insane standards that you don't qualify for. Right? Standards that, you know what, aren't fit for your reality. Wanting him, like, I'm not saying that she does, but I'm pretty sure she does, right? At 53, I guarantee you she wants a man that makes around 6 figures. I guarantee you she wants a man that's socially awkward or socially calibrated, probably charming, probably good looking, probably fit, whatever. Rare men. Even at her age, she wants rare men. Okay? So, surprise, surprise. Well, the men that you want don't want you. The man that you want probably even still has options, even though he's 53, even though he's 55. Because, hell, you can date a 43-year-old. Hell, sometimes a 53-year-old man can date a 33-year-old woman. Because usually, the type of men these women want, well, those type of men, women that are younger would want as well.
I want my person. I want my person. Why is it so hard to find your person?
Because of you. It is so hard because of you. This is the thing. You see this on Kendra G's show, right? These women are bottom of the barrel women in the dating market, right? I'm not saying they're bottom of barrel as women. They're bottom of barrel as options in the dating market. And yet they still have high-ass standards. They still have standards that they think that they qualify for. Right? Like they have any value, right, to men, in the sense that beyond their body. Right? You have on Kendra G, you have 43-year-old, 53-year-old asking for a 6-figure man that looks good, that are tall, that are, fit, that are charming. That's seriously? It's like, what do you have to offer these men that, 33-year-olds can't offer? That what do you have to offer that 23-year-olds can't offer? It's like, this is the problem where you are your problem. You are your problem, because we've done this constantly. We've done this so many times. You are your own problem.
I'm tired. I'm 53.
This is the thing why I'm a big supporter in women staying single for the rest of their life. Because they are their own problem. Women like this will only make a man's life worse. They won't be a helpmate. They won't be the piece. They won't be an addition to a man's life. Because at 53, they have been a problem. There's a reason why they're still single in their later age. So, what do you guys think? Yo, thank you guys for all stopping by. You guys are amazing. All right, let's check this clip out. I think it seemed interesting.
To all my women who work and make their own money, that's play money. Everyone knows that. I'll never forget the time I tried to go pay a bill. I hand him the money. He's looking at the money kind of funny. He goes to the back to talk to his manager. He brings his manager up to the front, and I'm just like confused. He's like, ma'am, I'm sorry, but did you get this money out of like a Barbie cash register? And I'm just like, no, like I work. He said, we cannot accept this. So I went to go get a man's money. They took the money just like that. Thank you. Have a great day. You know how many times I've tried to pay on dates and the waitress is looking at my money like, should we call the police? Like, is this girl trying to like prank us? Why is she giving us play money? And then the man pays and it's fine. So it's not about 50 and 50 and what a woman should do. I try to use my money and be a hard working woman, but it only works at little cutesy spots. Sephora, travel, hair, lashes. That's why men, they make the real money, the real currency, the raw, the masculine money. So yeah, I want to be independent. I want to be helpful. My money only works at small little places, but like a big bill, they never accept it. I've tried so hard.
The delusion, right? The coping mechanism. It's like this is the thing, right? This is the insanity. So your money is like play money. Are you a child? Right? Are you a child? Should men treat you like a child as well? Right? Your money is like play money. It only works at small places. So should men treat you like a child as well? Right? Only men's money work. Only men's money work, right? It's like, this is the insanity where how can you treat women like equals? Right? Yeah, how can you be not surprised that women like this attract men that will try to control them, that are toxic, that don't value them? And you know what? Honestly, there's not a whole lot of value, but how can you be surprised men don't value women? When even women's brains, they think their money is like play money, and men's money is real money. It's just this insanity, right? This is just a whole lot of. It's like women do things like, okay, so should men treat you just like a child then? Should men treat you like a child? Because obviously it seems like being an adult, you can't handle it, right? Because this is the thing. You haven't paid any of your bills then? Only men have paid your bills? That is something, because again, you don't seem like you're married. Right? So you just have a bunch of men have paid your bills for forever? Absolutely ridiculous.
To all my women who work and make their own money, that's play money. Everyone knows that.
And this is a proving thing where I've said this plenty of times. Women's money, women's career, women's accomplishments mean nothing. I.e., the example. Women's money, women's career, women's accomplishments mean nothing to a man. It doesn't add to a man's life. Why would he care? Why does he care? Why does he need to care? Because by this woman's mouth, women's money is just play money, monopoly money, right? If the money that women make is monopoly money, the career women have is a fake career, right? It's a fake job. It's a job for children. By that standard, right, women's degree is a degree for idiots. It's a degree for fools. It's a useless degree. So, the degree, the job, the career, the money means nothing. Means nothing. It is play money. It is fictional. It is delusion. It is nothing important. Not from my mouth, right? From her mouth.
I'll never forget the time I tried to go pay a bill. I hand him the money. He's looking at the money kind of funny. He goes to the back to talk to his manager. He brings his manager up to the front, and I'm just like confused. He's like, ma'am, I'm sorry, but did you get this money out of like a Barbie cash register? And I'm just like, no, like I work. He said, we cannot accept this. So I went to go get a man's money. They took the money just like that.
Oh, wow, really? Wow, okay. Okay, wow, right? It's like the delusion you try to make, the stories you make to, this is the thing, this is what women use social media for validation, to help in the delusion.
Thank you. Have a great day. You know how many times I've tried to pay on dates and the waitress is looking at my money like, should we call the police? Like, is this girl trying to like prank us. Why is she giving us play money? And then the man pays and it's fine. So it's not about 50 and 50 and what a woman should do. I try to use my money and be a hard-working woman, but it only works at little cutesy spots. Sephora, travel, hair, lashes. That's why men, they make the real money, the real currency, the raw, the masculine money. So yeah, I want to be.
She also proves what? Who gives a shit about women making less than? Who gives a shit about the wage cap? I mean, when women get paid, it's only pay money, right? So who? Ain't that something? So why does women need to get paid more? It's only like play money, right? So by this woman's amazing mouth, they should get paid less. Ain't that something? Huh? I think she's in big support that women should get paid less. They should get paid peanuts because hey, it's only play money. I mean, how much do you need to buy a lipstick? Right? $20? Just give her $20. Her job should just give her enough money for her to pay for her nails, and then pay for lipstick, whatever. You don't need a lot for that, right? You don't need a couple thousand. The money that she could have made, that should go to a man, because his money is real money, right? When it comes to him, when money comes to him, it's real money. So, hey, right there, anti-feminism. She's in big support that women should get paid less, so men get paid more. Because hey, when you pay women, it's only play money. So really, what's the point, right? What's the point of paying women when it's only play money anyway? So men should get paid more because now they got to support like children of all sizes, right? Men need to be paid more because now men got to support children of all sizes. So yeah, I mean the insanity there.
I want to be independent. I want to be helpful. My money only works at small little places, but like a big bill, they never accept it. I've tried so hard.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she tried hard. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think?
Men are the problem.
So I saw this clip today, right? This is a 3-parter. I saw this today and I thought it was interesting. So let's check this out.
Well, it's like, come for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got a studio.
Okay, let me get another picture of you.
We just had a picture.
Okay, let me get another one.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, one more.
I'll let D know. All right, you got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, bro, like I was saying, bro, like, stop around, bro. Let it take you out, bro. What you doing tonight?
Look, your best friend just died. What makes you think I'm trying to go out right now?
Bro, he wouldn't have it any other way.
I know you a damn lie.
I know you ain't trying to be alone.
He literally just died. He ain't been in the rest for 5 minutes. I'm not checking for nobody right now, Dre.
Listen, bro, look, I can take care of you with that big ass house, man. Bro, you know, Dino, he was working for me.
How you gonna take care of me?
He was working for me. Bro. Damn, bro. Well, it's like, come.
One, this is why I don't support all men. I don't support all men. Because there are a lot of trash men out there.
I'm in the rest for 5 minutes. I'm not checking for nobody right now, Dre.
Listen, bro, look, I can take care of you with that big ass house, man. Bro, you know, Dino, he was working for me.
How you gonna take care of me?
He was working for me. Bro. Damn, bro, you got 20 for this sister. Yeah. Here you go, baby. Look, I'm not putting in your bro like no old ass like.
Okay, I sure did. And what about it?
What about this word where that came from?
Mm-hmm.
All Hey, man, so like, all right, bro. Look, you know, he would rather have you and me than some random guy on the street.
Look, I hear you, okay?
Okay, then, so like, look, are you listening? Look, I love Dino. I love that again, but he gone now. It's just us two.
It's just too soon. Like, what?
Here's the thing, right? Things could be fake. It could be fake, but could you be surprised this happens in real life? No. There are shitty ass two-timer friends, right? Shitty ass two-timing men, right? Shitty ass men out there that are fake friends. It's like, this is a thing where men don't need to just worry about women. Men need to worry about other men. Period. Right? There are terrible men out there. It's like, you got to make sure if these people are your friends. Here's the thing, right? This man is probably street shit, right? I mean, like I said, could be staged, probably. Could be. But again, I wouldn't be surprised how men deal with this, right? When your friends are the street type of men, honestly, there's no loyalty. I mean, like, to be honest, I've seen these things right now, right? Where these young boys, right? These street guys, I don't think they have loyalty. How I seen it, right? They have no respect for the elders. They have no respect for the, the unks, the OGs. They have no respect. So for these young boys having no respect, do you think they have loyalty as well? They don't. They absolutely don't. These young men, they have no loyalty. Right? Only to whatever benefits them. If you benefit them, they deal with it, right? They're fine with it. But these young men don't have any loyalty.
Okay, so wait, let
I'm the rest for 5 minutes.
Okay, then, so like, look, are you listening? Look, I love Dino. I love that again, but he gone now. It's just us two.
It's just too soon. Like, what?
Okay, so wait, let I can be your friend. Let slide through from time to time.
Yo, Dre, get the fuck away from my car. I was trying to be cool. Now get the fuck away from my car.
Come on, you don't even gotta be like that.
Right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Y'all going to the repass, right?
Yeah, I'm about to head over there now.
Okay, I see y'all there.
Dre, back the fuck up.
What's up?
Ain't shit up. Good move.
Where can I pick you up?
You're not picking me up nowhere. Good move. Go. Like.
Bro, it gonna be like that?
Yes, it's been like that.
You got my money.
I'm not giving you shit. Get the fuck back, bro.
Fucking God, bro. This is exactly why that nigga's shitting on you, man.
Are you fine? Yeah, I told you this nigga was a creep. This nigga followed me around the repass, the fucking funeral, the whole damn time. And now he wanna try to holler at me like, bro, watch who your fucking friends are. Weird ass.
That's also a thing, right? I say I support men, but I never would say I support all men, because there are a lot of shitty men out there. There are, right? And that's something that we have to really understand, that there are shitty men out there. So we have to, one of a good lesson in life is that not just understand and watch out for women and understand the character and really expect or understand women. It's like also understand how men are too, right? And don't be fooled, right, by a sense of fake loyalty, or you think this guy is out for you. No, you got to really, there are red flags when it comes to men, right? Your supposed friends. So that's something that a lot of men got to understand, where not everyone is truly your friend. That's why a lot of men, they don't have a lot of friends, right? Because again, women are shitty to you, men are shitty to you. So really, that's all. And I've been there, and I've done that, right? It's like, I don't have many friends. Like in real life, I don't, right? Because I've had some really shitty ass people around, who really did not care. And it is what it is. I'm not trying to complain about it. I'm just saying that's something that we gotta learn. Where, you know what, not everyone is there in your best interest, or they care about you, or they're there for you. So that's a reality you have to learn. And that's why I said self-respect is so important, right? Caring about yourself, having hobbies, having other things that you know what you love, that's your goal, that's your dream, that is an outlet, that is, your direction in life is important. So yeah, this is, again, like I said, this is Who knows if it's real or not, right? I'm not saying that this is maybe staged, maybe, but again, there are men like this out there, right? There are situations like this out there. So this is where I also point out, like, men, just stop doing the. If you are in things with, you know, the street shit, because I know a lot of black guys, you know, or just guys who want to make quick money, right? Quick, fast money, shit like that. That's gonna lead you nowhere, right? Lead you in jail or lead you into your grave. And who does that benefit, right? That ain't gonna benefit nobody, right? Unless, you know, your ops, right? Benefits the people who don't care about you. Benefit people who want to reap from your loss. And that does what, right? So honestly, be better. That's the main thing, right? Be better. So what do you guys think? I thought it was interesting, you know, a bit different than usual, so I figured I try that one out. Yeah, I think tonight was a decent live. I thought it was some good videos, some good clips. I hope you guys like it. I think it was a good night. It's still early, you know. All right, let's go for another one. Let me see. It's still early, so I'm going to maybe go for a few more.
Someone explain this to me.
All right, let's check this one out.
Someone explain this to me. They always say guys are really bad at planning and organizing. When it comes to fantasy football, when it comes to a boys trip, the boys never disappoint. I just want to understand how the men are always able to execute on boys trips. I was doing some research being like, oh, as you get older, it's harder to plan group trips. But for the men, it's not. It doesn't matter if you're married, you have a girlfriend, you got a wife, you got kids. The boys always somehow are able to pull it together and successfully execute on a boys trip. I'm honestly envious of it. Like, these are multiple examples of different guy groups that I know of. This is one of my friends, and they all dressed up in sweat sets to go to a birthday at Olive Garden. Why is that girls are so much harder to coordinate these things as we go older? And why are also men pretending like they can't plan anything? They can. Because I see it in real life. When I'm trying to plan a trip with my girls, especially if they don't know everyone, it's so hard. But men, they don't care. I know these boys are in different friend groups. I know that they all live in different places of the world. Some of them know each other very well, some of them don't, and yet they're all in the same place. So please explain yourself, men. How are you guys planning boys' trips and women can't as we get older? Like, what are we doing wrong? And why are y'all pretending you guys aren't organized? Because you guys are. I see it. Someone explain this to me.
Here's the thing, right? When it comes to men, honestly, it's easier to get along with each other. It's easier, like, you're not fighting over things, right? You're not fighting with it. It's like, it's very simplistic, and a lot of times, it's go with the flow, right? It's like, let's go to this trip, boom. Whatever happens, happens. It's like, it's not as so detailed of a plan, right? And people are not fighting over, like, oh, you know, we should do that. It's like, there's not a lot of infighting when it comes to, if a man is planning trips with his boys, there's not a lot of infighting. It's like, we agree on things. It's very straightforward, very blunt. Here's the thing. Let's say an example where, I don't know how it is when women are playing things with other women, but let's say when he's playing things with his women. A lot of times, women will fight on. A lot of modern women, they fight things when it comes to men planning, men's decision, right? So a lot of times, men don't even bother. Okay, the man that's not even planning things with you in a relationship is that he's tired of the fights. He's tired of being questioned on his decisions, right? He is tired of how he decides things to go. You question it, so that's why he doesn't want to deal with it. That's why a lot of women don't understand that. Honestly, they are the result of why men are how they are, right? When men plan something, it's very simplistic. It's very straightforward. It's not as complicated, or there's not a lot of arguing to it. There's not a lot of, like, insanity when it comes along with it. Honestly, when women comes, it's like you have to deal with what she thinks. You have to deal with how she wants it. It's like it gets tiring. It gets chaotic. It gets really combative. So maybe I'm assuming that when women plan things with other women, they're all very individualistic. They're all very combative. They're all like, it's their way or the highway kind of shit. So maybe they're infighting. Maybe they're like, oh, I can't plan it with you because, you know, you want it this way. I can't plan with you. It's like, maybe that's probably why. I think it's like, a lot of times it helps men with, you know what, it's very straightforward. And a lot of times men can, you know what, it's like, okay, fine. You know what, we do this. I'm going with it. Like, there, a lot of times men can go with the flow with a lot of things, right? So if like one man, like, you know, one guy planning things, he's like, cool, you know, I'll go with the flow. I'm fine with it. I'm cool with how it. I don't need to, you know, be a backseat driver, right? I don't need to tell you how to do things. I don't need to, you know, question your decision, unless it's like a, you know, crazy. But in general, usually not. So a lot of times men are not questioning other men. They usually just go with the flow. Okay. But I think it's different when it comes to women. Usually, maybe women are very chaotic. They make things an issue. So that's what I think. I don't know. You guys tell me. I just thought it was interesting where, you know, the two perspective that, you know, she sees that men are planning things easily or whatever, and how when it comes to a relationship, men aren't planning. It's like, this is the thing where a lot of women don't see that. Honestly, it's how you go about things. Men will, because when men are dealing with other men, they see how the men in the group interact, how they react, how they think, how they say. And they do that within relationships as well. Because a lot of times women will be chaotic. They will be hard to deal with, combative. They will be bossy, right? They will be control freaks. So that's why a lot of times men won't plan it. Men will take a backseat. Because again, he doesn't need to battle with you. He doesn't want to battle with you. Because I've been there, I've done that, right? With my ex, it's like, she's telling me, why are you not helping? Why are you not chipping in? Because I know how you are, right? I know it's either I'm doing it wrong, I'm not doing how you want it, I'm not doing when you want it, I'm not, it's like, you're going to do it your way anyway. So really, why would I do it, right? Why would I do whatever task when at the end it's like, you will criticize me, you will put me down on doing it, and I'm not doing it how you want, and then you say you're just going to do it your own way anyway. So really, might as well, like, you know what, skip the hassle and you just do it. And I think that's a lot. That is very a thing in a lot of relationships where men are feeling it, right? Where a lot of women are control freaks, in my opinion. They're very controlling in relationships. So, you know, that's how I see it, but I don't know. What do you guys think? All right, I think it looks like there's no. I'm surprised that you guys you know, are out. But I mean, it's cool. It's cool. I mean, I get it. Probably late night. I think tonight was cool. I had a few good clips. Hopefully you guys could check them. You know, check out the other clips. Check out my other videos. Thank you guys for, you know, thank you guys for joining. Right. Thank you guys for stopping by. You guys are amazing. Probably you guys are not here, but, you know, still shout out to Skull, Blue, Alvi, Brian J, amazing, right? Thank you for donating. Again, thank you for Skull for donating. Just, you're amazing. I think what was it? Who else was here? Lovely World, thank you for stopping by. Scammer, yeah. Prize, thank you for stopping by. You guys are amazing. Thank you for, you know, just stopping by. I'm happy that you guys stopped by, so thank you. Other than that, hope you guys have a good night. Later, guys.